1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 check 1 check 2 check 1 check 2. So Raphael Dawkins is the Combat Radio, and are we live? Where's the little ping? I have another ping. I'm waiting for the ping to tell me we're live, but I ain't hearing the ping. Where's the ping? Damn it! Turn this down a little bit. Okay, there's the ping. We are now officially. Let's get this right. We are now officially live. You are in tune to Raphael Dawkins, the Combat Radio, and it's the time of shows, the Anthony Joshua versus Jermaine Franklin live fight show. So we are live. What's going on here? Let's get this thing up and running. Save and show. Boom. Okay. Let's get some music in the background. Put your gats down. All right. Let's go. There's the music going. Go on. Where is it? Is it there? Is it playing? I think so. The Shining. Why the hell is it The Shining? That's the wrong tune. Shining in Dubai. That might work. Yeah. It's good. Okay. What's going on? Are we sitting comfortably? Well, I'm standing. I'm standing up right about now. Michael Polite Coffee is in the ring. Alongside, what's that cat's name? Okay. Let's drop that down. Let's get the let's get the schedule up. Okay. So it's Fabio Wardley versus Michael Polite Coffee. Now, Florida. Raised in the Bronx. Boogie down Bronx. So it's Wardley versus Coffee. Oh, sorry, not the Bronx. It was Brooklyn. Now, fighting out of Orlando, Florida, is Michael Polite Coffee. I just announced him. Malcolm Marcel up in the building. The prudent man, the man from the Prudential, up in the building. Let's go. Hey, Jai, says Malcolm Marcel, because that's why we're here. That's the main fight on the card. That's the headlining fight. Haney. The best fighter in the world. Haney, the best fighter in the world? Is he better than Shakur Stevenson? I don't know. You tell me. Is Haney better than Stevenson? I know he's got the undisputed moniker now, has Haney. But is he a better fighter than Stevenson? Okay. I think I'm going to adjust this thing and sit down for this. Let me sit down for this. Okay. They have been announced. The ring announcements have been made. And the first bell has sounded. Okay. They're in the middle of the ring, just pawing. Fabio Wardley comes with the right. Michael Polite Coffee is southpaw. He just lands a jab. Both of them 6'5". Michael Polite Coffee sparred many rounds with Deontay Wilder. Wardley again with an overhand right and another one. Polite Coffee on the ropes, takes one to the gut and another right to the gut from Wardley. Jab from Wardley, jab to the chest. No more, no less. Oh, Michael Polite Coffee, what is he, orthodox now? He's gone orthodox. Oh. Wardley working with Ben Davidson now. Michael Polite Coffee, what, about 28 pounds, 2 stone, heavier than Fabiano Wardley. Same height, 6'5", about 28 pounds heavier. Okay, so very guarded in the first round, very, very guarded. Jabs, pawing, jabs from Wardley. Michael Polite Coffee, very large man. Heavily muscled. Of course, we've seen, whips in a big, fast right, does Coffee, and a snapping jab. I always feel that Coffee is like he's more built like a shot putter. Michael Polite Coffee, I feel he's built more like a shot putter. Okay. Right hook to the liver section of Coffee from Wardley. Okay, and that is the first round in the bag. First round to me goes to Fabiano Wardley. Okay. Getting into this. Hello and welcome to the Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. Anthony Joshua versus Jermaine Franklin. Currently watching Fabiano Wardley versus Michael Polite Coffee. Okay. First round to me goes to Fabiano Wardley. Okay. We had some crazy news as well. Had some crazy news earlier on. Lara versus Wood 2 was being made. And I think that's crazy. It's crazy to me. Why the hell did they have to go that route? They had options, and they've gone for the hardest option. That was picked by Ben Davidson. I think that was an ego thing. Thought, let's take the toughest guy out there and let's take him apart. With my tactics, we can do it. Wrong. So you think they'd walk away, but no. Doing it again. Unfortunately. Very unfortunately. Okay, so it's round 2. Wardley started out with a couple of jabs. It's a low output first minute. Coffee originally started in the southpaw stance. Now he's switched. Well, he immediately switched, quickly switched. Nice jab from Coffee. Jab to the body from Wardley. Snapping jab from Coffee. Well, Coffee's got a very good stance. He's got his left shoulder very much to the forefront. Very much a fencing stance. Wardley's going with the jabs to the body and he's slipping the hooks to the head thus far. I don't think he slipped that hook. Polite Coffee switches to... Oh no, he's still in orthodox. Maybe he switched to southpaw without him realizing that. I switched back to orthodox. Talking about Coffee. Michael Polite Coffee. Coffee v. Wardley is what we're watching now. It's the second round. Jab to the body from Coffee. Double jab to the head from Wardley. Glancing. Hook to the body from Fabiano Wardley and a jab to the body. Jab, jab, right hook from Wardley. Jab, jab, and glancing, if not missing. Wardley's throwing hooks, bombs as hooks. But Polite Coffee, with all his experience, with heavy hitters in sparring, knows how to ride the shot. Knows how to ride the shot. And in comes man like the Leon Figures. How do you do? It's Fabio. It's Wardley v. Currently Wardley. Let me write this down as a matter of fact. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Wardley versus Coffee. Third round. Wardley v. Coffee, third round. Let's go. F-I-E. Wardley v. Coffee. How to spelling coffee, huh? Double F-I-E. Okay, so the action started. The third round has started. AWI up in the building. Oh, Coffee's got Wardley on the ropes. Wardley doing some uppercuts. Coffee doing some left hooks. Coffee trying to keep him in the corner. Referee separates him. Wardley gets the hell on up out of there. Who do I have winning? I've got the first two rounds to Wardley. And we're now in the third round. Big hook from Wardley. Misses. Polite Coffee with his sparring experience with big hitters, including Deontay Wilder. Some hooks to the body from Wardley. Downward chopping hooks. Michael Polite Coffee lands with a couple of hooks to the head. Wardley's going to the body now because the body's harder to move. Double jab from Coffee, glancing. Two jabs from Wardley. and another going to the body. Polite Coffee comes with a quick 1-2 to the head of Wardley, glancing. Wardley with a double jab. First one connects, second one does not. And Wardley throwing a lot of shots to the lead arm of Coffee. Double jab from Wardley. Hook to the body. Returned. Wardley v. Coffee, third round. 24 seconds remaining of the third round. Jab, jab, double jab from Coffee, glancing. Double jab from Wardley to the body. Right hook from Wardley. Double left hook from Coffee. Oh, big jab from Coffee. Jab into the body. That's a close round, but sorry, I still give that to Wardley, but it was close. If somebody said they gave that to Coffee, I would understand. It's close round, very close. I mean, if Wardley faced David Adeleye in the ring, I got Wardley. I think I watched the fight where David Adeleye lost against a journeyman. But that being said, it was the journeyman was up. It was up. He had his tail up for it. You know what I mean? So I would go with Wardley. A lot of people in the crowds, audience, making faces at the camera. That man's doing the gooseneck. What the hell are you doing that for? Nice left hook. Nice left hook. I'll change my mind. I'm giving that round to Coffee. Just seeing some replays. I better mark this down, because it might last long. I didn't really think it through too much. But now I'm thinking about it. I think this could go long. Nice jab there, nice right hook, nice hook uppercut from Wardley. Wardley's on the march. He wants to finish it right here. Whoa. I don't think he should. Oh my God. That's a ridiculous stoppage by the referee. Oh my God. That's crazy. Referee just stopped it. Wow. What was that? Was that the fourth round? Yeah. Oh my God. Crazy to me. That was crazy to me. That was too soon. That was way too soon. I was about to say, yeah, Ward has launched this attack too quick. He should have made a little attack and then made. I was going to say should have made a little. Having said that, no. Having said that, it took too many shots unreturned. But I don't think he was about to be knocked out. But then the referee's got an argument to say, well, you should have fired back. And he should have fired back. I think he could have fought on, but he should have fired back. What's the referee going to do if you're not firing back? You're just going to stay. You can't do the rope-a-dope in this day and age. A little bit early to me. He's clear-eyed. But yeah, I'm in two minds. On the one hand, I'm saying, wait, yo, that's too soon. On the other hand, I see the replay and I'm saying Coffee should have thrown back. Should have thrown back. Another matchroom stoppage. He should have thrown back. I think it's too soon, but he should have thrown back. So it's 50-50. It's tricky. It's tricky. He should have thrown back, though. This guy's own self to blame. Got his own self to blame. The new WBA, what do they call it? Intercontinental or whatever. No, I think he was just trying to ride out. Because remember, this guy's got a sparring partner's mentality. He's got a sparring partner's mentality. So that's probably something he does in sparring all the time. He just covers up, looks to weather the storm and come back. So I think that's the sparring partner's mentality coming out there to his detriment. I don't think he was troubled too much. I think he was just looking to ship some shots and come back. I think that's what it is. I think he was trying to do a latter day rope-a-dope. Hope you don't choke. Hope you don't choke. Rope-a-dope. Nope. Not in this day and time, my brother. Okay. Wardley. Just been stopped. What's the name of this chick? She's wearing a lime. Call that lime green. It's a very pale green suit. She's got her hand in a pocket. I like the cut of the suit. Yeah, Tony Bell, you saying it's a very poor stoppage. Like I said, very poor stoppage. Yeah, too soon. Stoppage was too soon. But then he wasn't throwing back. So what is the referee supposed to do? What is the referee supposed to do? Yeah, he was riding a lot of shot for real. Fabio Wardley on the mic now. Eddie Hearn. Next to him. Just seen Derek Chisora walking around ringside. What's Derek Chisora's role now? Tricky operator, can switch between stances. What he's talking about. Michael Polite Coffee. Who wins a win? Tricky fighter is Coffee. But yeah, unfortunately, he stopped throwing under the barrage, and that was a mistake. Got throwing between the punches. He's trying to be clever. He's trying to box clever, but no. Nah. Got throwing between the punches. Fraser Clark keeps looking through. David Adelaide's another one. Calling his name. Say my name, say my name. Style and fashion. Wants to do it in style and fashion. In a rubber dab style. Bad stoppage on that fight. What's up, Raphael D. Benders up in the building. Yeah, well, that's what I said. That was premature, man. That was way premature. Way premature. On the one hand, on the other hand, he stopped throwing. You got to throw. You got to throw. You got to throw. Stop throwing. What's going on here? What's going on here? Okay. He's got the belt. They're all calling him out. What's going to happen next then? What's going to happen next is actually Joshua is next up in the ring. OMG. 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 I left some constructive criticism. I left some constructive criticism on the site of a new YouTuber. I don't know why they gave me. I got the notification. Apparently, Meghan Markle's half-sister Samantha has lost her $75,000 lawsuit against Meghan Markle because Meghan Markle says she was effectively an only child. And this half-sister says, well, she lied about me. She's not an only child. I'm her half-sister. Then it turns out that the half-sister was like about 17 when Meghan was born, so she was living in a different household. The half-sister, she was living with the mother. They got different mothers. Different mothers living in different houses. So she never lived with the half-sister. So she was effectively fair. It's a fair comment. She's pretty much his only child. Her only child. So the sister tried to get 75 grand from Meghan. And the irony is, because I responded to a thing on Facebook, and you know, there's a lot of people, you know how it's like out there. He says, oh, Meghan's terrible, denying her half-sister. She never lived with a half-sister. And here's the funny thing that I found out when I responded to this YouTube video, and I watched it. I don't know, it came up in my feed, clicked on it, don't know why. It turns out that this woman, I found out in the comment section, not from the lady whose channel it was, came from somebody in the comments section. He said, it's Samantha Markle. She doesn't even talk to her own daughter. OMG. But she's talking about she feels denied and besmirched and diminished by Meghan, so she wants 75 grand. Judge says, get the out of here. Get out of here. Scram. Skedaddle. Move. But I wrote to this woman because it was truly terrible. Her narration was terrible. I said, my goodness, what That was painful to listen to. And did you ever get to the point? Did you have a point? Did you make a point? And then she responds. But then again, nobody expect more from the likes of you. Au revoir. With a smiley face. Nobody expects more. She don't know the Rafi. She don't know the levels. She don't know the levels. And then she goes, as a matter of fact, going forward, keep up, Ross, out my yard. Keep up. Keep your ass out of my yard. I feel compelled to respond to this before we get back to the boxing. Anthony Joshua is due. Anthony Joshua v. Franklin is due. Can I respond to this? Or she blocked me or something? No, I can't respond to it. Wow. Wow, so much emotion. So much emotion. So much emotion. If you put some of that emotion, if you put some of that emotion, put some of that emotion in your video. Might be good. Might help. Less waffling, please. Less waffling going forward, please. Less waffling going forward. Write your points down. Get your points down and get to your point. Get to the point. Next time. Smiley face. Okay. What's going on? Got people up in the building. I got some people up in the building. We're all waiting for Anthony Joshua versus Franklin. The Benders. AJ better win this fight. If he loses, I don't know where he goes after. Yeah, needs to win this fight. Needs to. I mean, Dillian White beat him. Just about. So he's definitely beatable. Talking about Franklin. My girl here rocking the pale green suit. Why is that? Turquoise. Stay hungry, stay humble. Stay hungry, stay humble. I was watching, I didn't watch it. Had a quick scroll through the YouTubes just before I went live. Hold on, let me fix my mic. Let me clear my throat. Injustice thing. I don't know if you hear me loud and clear. I actually never did a sound check, did I? But I'm assuming you can hear me. Otherwise, I'm assuming somebody would have told me you couldn't hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Come in. What was I gonna say? Look like a proper mix match. We got the girl in the suit, turquoise suit, looks very nice. We got Bellew in a suit, pinstripe, dark, and then we got Dillian White in looking like he's gonna fight in the Ukraine. Looks like some combat trousers, some green top thing, bomber jacket. Oh yeah, and excuse me. Yeah, I saw this. I didn't click on it yet. I haven't watched it yet. I haven't listened to it yet. But the title is Krasok Says Anthony Joshua. Tyson Fury should be more like Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is more of a man. More of a man. I don't think we've discussed that too much. I don't think we've explored that angle as such. We're going to have to talk about it. We're going to have to talk about, is it acceptable for Tyson Fury to duck like that? Of course he can, but is that really in the Warrior Code? Is that really in the Warrior Code for Tyson Fury to be ducking like that, undisputed? You know, you might get away with slipping a fight here, slipping a fight there, but this was for undisputed, man. How the hell are you going to not take the fight, man? And then call yourself the best ever? You ain't even Fury ain't even the best in that era, in his own era. He's talking about the best ever. Is that what, 6 defenses? 6 defenses, what, 2 of them against the same person? One, you know, Tyson, Deontay Wilder. Crazy, yo. One against Dillian White, fine. One against Derek Chisora, not fine. It's about the great Bucky and Brian. It's crazy, yo. And then he ducks. And then he ducks Alexander Usyk for undisputed. Is that really acceptable? Is that any part of the Warrior Code? I think not. So how the hell is he going to hold? And furthermore, if Anthony Joshua wins this fight, because we don't know where he's at. My diesel claim. I drove a diesel car. Am I owed any money? Yo, that stoppage was early. Yeah, I think so. I was outraged. It was crazy to see. So now we're waiting for AJ and Franklin to get it on. What's this here? One of those 2 adverts. Let's turn that shizzle down. Yeah. So Alexander Krasok talking about Fury needs to be more of a man, like AJ, instead of being a coward. Does he have a point? I think he does, quite frankly. This fight, Canelo versus Ryder. It's kind of funny when you see the 2 of them because Ryder looks so much. They both look so very similar from the profile. They look very, very similar, Canelo and Ryder. It's funny as hell. Look like they could be brothers. One of them's got a slightly bashed in bridge of the nose, but you know, other than that, they look very similar. Very similar people. I wonder if they were thinking that when they were looking at each other. What's going on? Oh, and the good news is Devonta Davis, April the 22nd. Davis versus Garcia will be on the zone. I know that's a record, some kind of massive. Well, it ain't a record. I think it's Floyd Mayweather. If Floyd Mayweather versus Pacquiao was $100 over in America, US of A. $100. Davis versus Garcia is what? $85, something like that. But you can see it, no extra charge on the zone. I think that's good. I like that. Guadalajara, it's going to be in Guadalajara. It's going to be 50,000 in Guadalajara. Ryder versus Canelo. As a matter of fact, rat-tat-tat-tat. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming up. Coming up. Franklin versus Joshua. And I'm curious to see how Joshua is going to look in this fight. Fighting under the tutelage of Derek James. Let me have a look for something here. Okay, still talking to John Ryder about his upcoming fight. Upcoming fight with Canelo Alvarez. Let's have a look. Okay. Let's have a look at this. It's coming on. Is it coming on? John Ryder on the mic. You call that? Uh-oh. Huh. John Rod is a problem, says Tony Bellew. Or was it Tony Belly? Tony Bellew. Mr. Bellew. Jack Catterall. Jack Catterall. You know who Jack Catterall is, you know him. You know him. He's the guy who beat Josh Taylor. Well, they didn't say it was Josh, but they gave it to Josh Taylor. Remember that? Josh Taylor said, no, I'm not fighting. I'm changing weight categories. He says, no, I'm coming back down. And he says, I'm fighting. I'm not fighting Jack Catterall unless he comes up to my new weight category and says, no, I've gone back down. I will fight him. And he says, nah, I'm injured, so I won't fight him. And he says, oh, I'm not injured anymore. I'm fighting somebody else. Josh Taylor, the Tartan Tornado. Prevaricating, switching. You don't want it with Jack Catterall. New signing for Matchroom. Good signing. I like this kid, Jack Catterall. One to watch. Stay hungry, stay humble. Got a year at the ring just being messed about by Josh Taylor, the Tartan Tornado. Okay, Eddie's talking to Jack Catterall. The ref is yawning. They need to get this bloody thing up. Bloody hell, mate! Come on! Oh my God! I think Sonny Edwards has been signed by the Zone as well. Oh dear, Sonny Edwards, little Sonny Delight, little Sonny Delight. Stay hungry, stay humble. Why is everybody wearing black? Why are people wearing black? Security's wearing black. I understand that. Well, we got Jack Catterall in black, and what is this? Cordino all in black as well. That's not the only color. In fact, they say it ain't even a color. Say black ain't even a color. What's that all about? OMG. Wow. Jack Catterall says he expects Joshua to take out Franklin within 4 rounds. I think, what did I say? Did I say 8? Did I say 8 to 10? I'm going to go with 8. How about them apples? Wow. The O2 Arena is looking very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Very, very nice indeed. Okay, so apparently nothing and nothing. Apparently they're coming out next. Anthony Joshua. Jermaine Franklin up next. Got the adverts now. And after the adverts, it should be the walk-in. Should hear the walk-in music, and let's get this thing popping. Oh yeah. Can't do that to my voice. Can't do that to my throat. What the hell's going on? It's the Nike advert. Oh, it's the film. What is it, Jordan? Looks like an interesting film. The Jordan film. What's that cat's name? Born Identity. Is that the one who's acting that? Born Identity? The Jason Bourne films. Was it a trilogy? Something like that. Why are we waiting? Come on. Baby, baby, come on. Baby, come on. Baby, come on. Casino time? No, it's not. It's fight time. It's fight time. Rafi's yawning. What's up next? What's up next? Let's turn this down. Tad shouldn't be hearing that. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Rat-tat-tat-tat. What is this? What's man's trying to do here? Manage settings. Why can't I reject everything? Why can't I reject anything? Okay. Save settings. What was that all about? What the hell is that all about? I'll go back one. Yeah. There it is. Hold on a second though. Okay. Maybe I should have had that up all along. What's going on? Ben Affleck. No, it's not Ben Affleck. It's not Ben Affleck. It's the Born Identity guy, whatever his name is. Born Identity guy. I'll bring him up in a second. But first, let me bring this up. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Right, he's not getting hit. That's the art of the game. Simple as that. 2, 4, 6, 7. Don't like to have more than a certain amount of windows open. So what's that one there? Need to bring that one down, you know. Boom. Born Identity. Actually, those Bourne films are very good. I enjoyed them. Jason Bourne. Jason Bourne. Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Uh-oh. Didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. Boom. Boom. Indeed. Indeed. Okay. Jason, what? Anthony Joshua, live exclusive from the zone. Come back stronger. Gavin acupuncture. Do you think AJ should retire if he somehow loses the fight? I think he will retire if he loses the fight. If he loses the fight legitimately. Some freak thing happens, then he loses. That's different. Like he pulls a hamstring or something crazy, that's different. But if he legitimately loses the fight, then yeah, I think he may. But I don't think he will because he'll say, nah, that ain't me. That ain't me. That wasn't me. Something went wrong. So I'm sticking around. Sticking around, mate. I'll redeem myself. But yeah. Yeah, I don't really think. Horrible thought to think that we might lose the champion who had balls. Unlike the big Dasa, the big belly. Big belly's lost. Remember when Deontay Wilder lost his pen? And he wouldn't sign. He was talking all that shit. But he wouldn't sign a contract. Deontay Wilder. And he was saying he's lost his pen. He came out to an interview and says, yeah, I lost my pen in the bottom of the ocean. So Deontay Wilder lost his pen. And Tyson Fury has lost his balls. It's like he's got two runner beans. He's got two runner beans in his sack. The testicles nowhere to be found. It's a shame. So if Anthony Joshua loses and retires, we're gonna be down a champion with balls and left with the champion without balls. And that's sad. It's sad, so sad. It's a sad situation. We don't want that. We don't want that. Hell yeah. Krasuk said it himself. What did he say? I think I still got up on the screen somewhere. What did he say? Tyson, the other one, Fury, isn't a real man like Anthony Joshua. That's coming from Krasuk. That's coming from Krasuk. You know what I mean? I haven't listened to the video yet. I've just seen it. I've just seen the title. I will be checking that out. Fury will pull the mental health crisis trick to get sympathy for blocking Undisputed. It's disgraceful. It's utterly disgraceful. And White saying Franklin's an unknown commodity entity. Come on, people. Come on, come on. Oh no, was that Gary Gotti's glitter song? Oh, sorry, folks. Oh my gosh, not Gary Glitter. We don't need none of that. What's this here? Age 33 versus 29, 6'6" versus 6'2", 18 stone 3 versus 16 stone 10, 24, 3, 22, 21, 1, 14. What's 22 mean? Oh, 22 wins. Okay. 24 wins. Sorry, 24 fights, 3 losses, 22 wins for Joshua. 21 fights, 1 loss, 20 wins for Franklin. Yeah, I don't think that mental health shizzle is going to work this time. Holy hell. This bloody Sweet Caroline crap. Annoying tune. One of the most annoying tunes in the world. Matter of fact, I want to cut this crap off. It's so cheesy. It's so cheesy. Who's back in jail? Who's back in jail? Who's back in jail? Oh. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Don't even write his name. But the guy who's back in jail. Yes. It's the fight doctor up in the building. Just as we're playing that damn Neil Diamond tune, Sweet Caroline. It's so annoying. It's the epitome of cheese. You know, back in the day, it reminds me of when Franklin is now walking out. Franklin is now walking out. That's what we want. That's what we want. That's what we want. Okay, what tune now? What tune's going on? Yo, the O2's looking good with 20,000 people in. I gotta say. Yep. Tune up for the tune up. Yeah. Your boy Wilder's been getting tuned up. AJ's last 2 back to back, but hey, it's in the second best. He's been losing to the second best pound for pound boxer in the world. In Usyk, second or third. You know what I mean? For my money, Terence Crawford is numero uno. Been doing it for years. Don't call it a comeback. The time is here. Time is here. The place is Ram Jam. I don't know what this weird music is though. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks good. The L2 looks good. Yeah. As this Diamante recovered well, didn't he, from the motorbike thing? Diamante recovered well. Jermaine Franklin. Wow. Come on, son. Okay. So, what's this got? Andrew Tate is being released from jail. Like he's a transplant. A hair transplant, so it seems, before he went into jail, but he was keeping it low. Now it's come out all furry. All fur on the top of his high head, fur on his face. Okay. Okay. Franklin said he was working a 12-hour shift when he faced Dillian White. Okay. Okay. Franklin is now in the ring. Franklin is now in the ring. And Anthony Joshua looking intense. Is now visible on the big screen. Joshua now on the big screen. Joshua makes his way from backstage. I'm going to change the music shortly. What's he going to be coming out to? What's he going to be coming out to? OMG. Okay, the music stops now. That's Franklin music stop. AJ's music shout commence. And now, Anthony Joshua. In a little advert. People are actually filming the advert. People are actually filming the advert. It's showing up on the big screen. They're filming it. They're loving it. They're loving it, mate. Loving it. Okay. Joshua's music commences. Oh, well. Joshua just comes out unexpectedly. There's the sparklers. There it is. There's the sparklers, the massive sparklers. That's what we're used to. Looks like it could be a health and safety matter. Joshua walking through the sparklers. Remember, that's how Michael Jackson that started his demise when some pyrotechnics went wrong and he got burnt, got bun in his head, got bun. Got bun. What's this? Yeah, knock it on the head, knock it on the head. Come on, lad. Come on, lad. Come on, lad. Joshua is in the ring. The sun is setting. The sun is setting, says the fight doctor. The sun is setting. You know, your boy Deontay Wilder. You know, windmill. Oh, they've come to the center. They've come to the center. Franklin met him in the center. Franklin ain't no punk. I don't know how that came about, but Franklin met him in the center. A little bit cheeky, but that shows Franklin's confidence, and that increases Anthony Joshua's desire to knock him out. Yeah, man, the sun's setting on your boy Windmill. Full house is over here, son. Full house is over here, son. Straight. Here in London, England. 12 rounds. I'll take a sip of my drink. Under the auspices of the British Boxing Board. Oh, there it is. Packed house, son. Packed house, son. Steve Gray. Judges Steve Gray from England, Switzerland, and there was another one. I took it off the screen too fast. Damn it. I don't like Marcus McDonald. Just saying. This is it. The time has come. Hey. Nice mixed house packed and nice mixed demographic in the AJ crowd. You look at the AJ crowd and there's a nice mix of demographic. Young, old, black, white, Asian, nice mixed demographic. Get your bets in, folks. Tell me how you think this fight is going to be won. Who's going to win? How they going to win? You know, I've put my Osalita, who is suing. Jermaine Franklin is allegedly suing Dimitri Solita, his promoter, manager, promoter. Now Anthony Joshua is being announced. Derek James, his new coach, standing behind him. Anthony Joshua looks serious. Don't make me get serious. Don't make me get serious. Two-time heavyweight champion of the world. But Tyson Fury looks like he needs a good strength and conditioning coach as well, and he whoops the asses of the men he gets in the ring with, and then he carefully avoids some other men like Anthony Joshua, Alexander Usyk. They have a little touch of the gloves, and it's on, mate. It's on like Donkey Kong. Good evening, Mr. Dawkins. What's good, paper? Are you ready? Franklin by points. OMG. Don't make me get serious. And the first bell's gone. Anthony Joshua comes out with a jab. Blocks a jab to the body. Gives a jab to his own body, to Franklin's body. Franklin, 2 jabs, 1 upstairs, 1 downstairs. OMG. And we're off. And we're off. Okay, Anthony Joshua looking serious. Swatting away the jabs to the body by Franklin. 1-2 from Franklin. Anthony Joshua dips. Left hook from Joshua. Jab to the body by Franklin. Both very focused. Don't let me get serious. Nice jab from Joshua. Clinch. Franklin pushes Joshua to the ropes. Jab from Joshua. Jab from Joshua. The crowd is singing. Raucous sound. Oh, Anthony Joshua. Jab to the body from Joshua, right, misses. Jab from Franklin, touches. Jab, double jab from Joshua, touches. Jab from Joshua, touches. Double jab from Joshua. Franklin slips one in himself. Nice hook from Joshua, left hook with straight right. Very nice. I've always maintained all his training for Usyk will stand Joshua in good stead going into the future. That's what I always said. Nice shot to nice straight to the body from Joshua. Nice jab from Joshua, blocks one to the body. Like I said, nice jab from Franklin, straight through the middle. I always said that the training he would have had to have done for Franklin for Usyk, would have stood him in good stead. Jab from Joshua. Joshua back to his old self, looking at the guy. Stare at the guy that's walking back, and he's like, "What? You what?" Stops, turns around. You what? You what? You what? You what? You what? I want to see how perform in the corner. Derek James performs in the corner. Gaza, the random reviewer, up in the building. Second round. Round 2. Don't blow your nose. Round 2. Coming up. Round 2. Okay, we're off. Okay. Okay. Joshua looks focused, very focused. Nice jab from both, double jab from Franklin, slightly out of range. Oh, nice right. Nice right from Joshua. I think Franklin felt it because he stuck his tongue out. Stuck his tongue out. Bit of spite developing in this fight. Possibly. Franklin throws a jab 2 times, slightly out of range 2 times. I like Joshua feint. Did a couple of feints. Did Joshua. Did a couple of feints. Yeah, not the wisest thing to do if an uppercut's coming in. Oh, nice right from Joshua. Rocks the head back of Franklin. Rocks the head back. Oh, left hook. Sweet left hook from Joshua. Oh, that's a 1, 2, 3 from Franklin. Slightly out of range, just touched. Joshua going down to the body, then come up with an uppercut. A lead uppercut. Joshua is doing what I've asked. Put more variety into it. And I saved, where is it? Let me try and bring that up. I saved the quote. Nice right from Joshua. Sharp. It's only round 2. Let's not get carried away. It should be sharp in round 2. Well, I saved the quote from Jack Johnson. The great Jack Johnson. I'm going to try and bring it up. Oh, nice 1, 2 from Franklin. Whoa. Whoa. Joshua's got a bloody nose. It's unfortunate, but it happens. Rocks Franklin's head back. They need to get the earbuds up. Nice right hook, left right hook from Franklin. Joshua's got a bloody nose. Keep attacking like that. Moving your head. He's bleeding all. Oh, that's Franklin's corner. And this is a quote that I saved from Jack Johnson, the Galveston Giant. He said, and it's in quotes, most importantly, woo! Nice job from Franklin, return with a big right. Big right. Most importantly, fighters in my day knew the most important art in boxing. Feinting. How long have I said that feinting is an important attribute for a fighter to have because it confuses your opponent. It gets them flinching. It gets them moving to things you haven't actually done. You just implied you're going to do it. Burns up their nervous energy, and so when you really come with it, they may not be expecting it. Feinting, and I've seen feints from Anthony Joshua in this fight thus far. Franklin with a combo. Joshua skips out of the way, which I think is the right thing to do. Nice right hand from Franklin. It's a good left hand from Joshua a few seconds ago. Jab from Joshua. Joshua looking a bit conservative right about now. Covers up there. I think he might be boxing smart. Boxing clever. Franklin comes, whips in an uppercut and a left hook. Misses. They came with ferocity. Oh, nice right from Joshua, which came in between Franklin's punches. So Franklin was throwing a combination, and right in between that, he took a right hook. And again, but he comes back with a 1-2, does Franklin. Joshua comes back with a double jab. And another big right from Joshua. Franklin's not going to be liking these. He's weathering them well. But how many of those big rights can you really take? That's what I'm saying. Franklin might not look like the most conditioned athlete. But like I say, this boxing game, especially in the heavyweight game, looks can be deceptive. 1-2, triple jab from Franklin. Joshua looking composed. He ain't walking Joshua down now. He's doing some triple jabs, and Joshua's circling out wisely. You seeing the influence of his new trainer? I certainly am. Well, I'm seeing the influence of Joshua going through 2 training camps for Usyk. Left hooks exchanged. Whoa. Rocks Franklin's head back with that. Straight right at the end. But don't go straight back. Don't go straight back, says Derek James. Don't go straight back. Gotta step off. Don't go straight back. Gotta step off. Step off. You know, you gotta step off. I'm seeing the influence of Joshua having gone through 2 training camps with a bunch of different trainers, and then for Usyk no less, and then being with Derek James for a few months. So I'm seeing development, seeing feints from Joshua. I'm seeing composure from Joshua. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing 2 training camps for Usyk. Joshua tried to set up that big right there. Triple jabbing by Franklin. Nice jab by Franklin. Jab to the body by Joshua. Oh, nice feint by Joshua. Oh, nice jab from Joshua, but Franklin's coming back with triple jabs. That's beautiful. I like the triple jabs from Franklin. I like them triple jabs from Franklin. Nice jab from Joshua. Comes out of nowhere. Nice jab again from Joshua. Just slips it out. Comes out of nowhere. No telegraphing. I like it. Nice left hook from Joshua. Nice left hook from Joshua again. And Franklin rushes in. That might be now he gets taken out if he does get taken out because he's rushing in quite a bit. Joshua might time one of them with a left hook. Joshua moving laterally. Joshua needs to move his man back though. He's got the extra weight, just walking back. Nice jab from Joshua. A couple shots from Franklin. Finish with the right hook from Franklin. Franklin's in this, mate. He's in this. Double jab from Joshua. Holds. Pushes Franklin down. Gets an uppercut in. So it looks like Joshua's realizing the need for inside fighting or the benefits of inside fighting. Just alluded to that with the inside uppercut to the body. Jab from Joshua. Nice right hook to the body from Franklin. Joshua grappling with him. They separate. Jab from Joshua. A nice right from Joshua. Franklin weathers it. Doesn't wobble. Oh, massive shot from Joshua. Franklin doesn't wobble. Franklin weathers it. Doesn't wobble. Here's some good shots from Joshua. Joshua looking confused. I don't know about that. Maybe you're confused. And let's not forget, Joshua is not a 12-round fighter. He did 2 12-round with Alexander Usyk, one of the highest outputs heavyweights out there. So that would dispel that theory. But interesting observations nonetheless. Start writing these damn rounds down. I won't have to watch a fight again because I didn't mark the rounds down. What we're looking at J and F. What's going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is this? 5? Okay. 10. Yeah. Okay. Around, oh, nice jab. Franklin comes back. Seems like they've uppercut from Franklin. Seems like they've got the snapping turtle philosophy. Trying to jump. Franklin trying to react off a punch of Joshua, but Joshua got them long jabs in. Franklin does a triple jab, gets one in. Joshua returns with triple jabs. It's round 5. Whoa. Franklin slips under. Some big artillery. And Joshua showing the green roots of ideas by putting some working on the inside and the clinching. Whereas one time he just looked to get out of there, now he's actually doing a little bit of work in the clinching. We need to do more, but this is a good start we see. Franklin very much in this. Jab by Joshua, jab, looking it in. Joshua focus, Franklin focus. Boom! Massive right hook from Joshua. Franklin weathers it like it's nothing. Nothing wrong with Franklin's chin. Franklin getting a little bit marked up under the eyes now. I think Joshua will be wise to just focus on that. Focus on those jabs. Probably those jabs doing that. Franklin changing his levels. Joshua changing his levels. Franklin comes in with a couple of shots. Joshua looking to work on the inside. Very good. In the clinch. Actually throwing punches in the clinch. Joshua throwing punches in the clinch. In the clinch. Shoots. Green shoots. Green shoots. New developments in the game. Massive right hook from Joshua. Franklin fires back with a left of some description. It's too quick. The left hook from Joshua. We haven't seen it. I've not called the left hook a few times. What's going on? What's going on? Boom. Boom. Who won that round? Who won that round? Boom, 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 boom. It's now round 6. Heading into round 6. Let's go. We won round 5. Let's go. A funny angle. This is no good. This is a better angle. Yeah. Okay. This is boxing. We need that. We need to see. We need to see the angles. Yeah. Nice 1-2 from Joshua. Starts the round. Round 6. Nice body shot from Franklin. Uppercut return to the body by Joshua. Joshua looking to fight on the inside. Not just get out. If the referee doesn't separate them, that was a bit low from Joshua. Oh. Jabs exchanged. Another jab from Joshua to the chin of Franklin. Yeah, little feint from Joshua. That will get better. Left hook from Franklin to the head. I think he glanced. Nice, solid right hook from Franklin to the jaw of Joshua. Joshua absorbs it. Joshua doing a lot of feints now. Nice uppercut. Beautiful. Didn't trouble Franklin too much, but he comes back with a 1-2-3. All at the end of the range of the punch. And clinches. Who clinches? Joshua clinched. Joshua clinched him up. I like the way Joshua's using that lead hand. Literally touching the glove sometimes on the inside and outside, and then they actually throw. Nice right hook. Chopping right hook and right uppercut from Joshua. Franklin comes back. Oh, slick movement from Joshua. Takes the back of his opponent. That's slick. I'm seeing developments. Double jab from Joshua. It's the first time I've seen a little bit of ragdolly. The Franklin look a little bit ragdolly. It's just a touch. It's the first sign that some of these punches might be wearing on Franklin, and Joshua is doing the clinching. Joshua is actually clinching and grappling, just like the Rafi has asked for so many times. Left hook, right hook. Josh and Franklin kind of grimaces like, yeah. Is that the end of the round? Wow. That round was fast. I don't know. I think Franklin's looking now like he's saying, bloody hell, mate, you're a tough cookie. You're a tough cookie. Anthony Joshua fighting measured. Measured. Accurate. I see grappling. Grappling from Joshua, which I've been asking for. Even did a damn show about it a couple of years back. Grappling. I see inside fighting. That's the development. Grappling, inside fighting, feints. Feints are actually the number one thing. Remember what Jack Johnson said? One of the fighters of my era know that one of the, if not the most important thing in boxing is feinting. Feinting. I've always placed feinting high in the list of skills. Feinting, parrying, inside grappling. That was a little bit low by a Joshua punch there. Whoa, jab from Franklin and a big left hook from Joshua, which misses. Oh, 1-2 from Joshua, and then he slips off the center line. Beautiful. And goes low. Beautiful. Remember, I rate Franklin as a boxer. He's got good boxing. And now I believe he's probably got the stamina to go with it. The weight loss doesn't seem to have adversely affected him, which it can do at times, but not in this case. Double jab from Joshua, another jab and a right. Straight right, it looked like. Caught Franklin coming in. And now Franklin's the one who wants to hold on a little bit. Maybe it hurt him. Maybe it hurt him. One minute 10 remains of the seventh. Oh, Franklin tries to grapple, inside grapple and turn. Anthony Joshua didn't work. Anthony Joshua was wise to it. Looks like Anthony Joshua, yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. Jabs. Keeping Franklin on the end of the jab. Nice left from Franklin lands to the nose of Joshua. That's been a good round for Franklin. Jab, double jab from Joshua. Boom. Nice right from Joshua, but it's on the end of the punch. Franklin comes up with a nice left hook straight to the chin of Joshua. I see Ben Davidson at the back shouting instructions. Coughing right hook from Joshua doesn't land flush. But it lands nicely. Franklin pulling out the stops now, trying to win this round. Joshua exchanging some words with him. The fight doctor, very animated, says we are now entering the danger zone for Anthony Joshua. I say Franklin's entering the danger zone. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm going to say about it. What's going on? Is there something I want to say? I don't know. Why am I leaning forward for? Oh, I need to mark this one. Okay, that was the seventh round. We are now entering the eighth round. Double jab from Franklin starts the round, the 8th round. Anthony Joshua lands slightly short. Anthony Joshua lands with a jab and then an uppercut. According to Tony Bellew, every round has been won by Joshua. Oh, nice left hook from Joshua. Oh, nice straight right. Oh, nice straight right. 2 rights. 2 time. Ha ha ha. Don't take a point off him. Don't take a point. He's talking to Franklin. Don't take a point off him. Okay, we're good. We're good. That the crowd are booing the ref. Get out of the way. Let him fight. Double jab to the body from Franklin lands. Anthony Joshua tries the left hook, looks disappointed with himself because Franklin slipped it. Nice left hook from Joshua. Nice left hook. Franklin pushed him back for a couple of seconds. Then Anthony Joshua said, hold on, I'm the bigger man. And then pushes him back a little bit. Oh, nice right from Joshua, right hook. Franklin changing levels. Jab to the body, ineffectual from Franklin. A little bit of inside work there. Some uppercuts to the body. On from Franklin. Joshua, no, returned by Joshua. Franklin pushing Joshua back and eats a right uppercut for his pains. Oh, nice clubbing right behind the ear of Franklin from Joshua. Franklin's coming in close now. Franklin's hugging and holding. Franklin does it again. Okay, Franklin, I don't know. Franklin's looking raggedy this round. He's just going for hold. Maybe he wants to take this round off. Maybe Franklin wants to take this round off and then come back in the next round. Because all he's doing now is grabbing. Oh, uppercut from Joshua. Hook from Joshua. Anthony Joshua pushes Franklin in the face at the end of that round. little bit of sportsmanship, showmanship. Why not? Why not, I ask you? I want people to talk to me. What the you're saying? What you're saying? What you're saying? Derek James showing, it's demonstrating. Yeah, 1, 2. Yeah. Jab, double jab right, jab left hook. Yeah, just going through some combinations that worked on his Derek James in the corner. The jab's lovely. Boom. Oh, yes. Oh, gosh. Is Franklin beginning to show signs of wear and tear? Don't look like it. Comes out with a big left hook, glances off Anthony Joshua's face, and then a jab. Seems to touch his chin, but we got a bad angle. We can't see what Joshua's landing. Change the bloody angle, you fools. Franklin coming out full of steam, and he gets a few left or right uppercuts to his jaw, and he's holding on. This is the ninth round. The ninth round. The ninth round. Franklin holding. Franklin holding a lot. Anthony Joshua painting him, and then there's a right, through a right, but it didn't land the way I wanted it to land. It more glanced. Anthony Joshua painting him with the jab. Oh, yes. Nice jab, and then a left hook, right hook. Are you happy with Joshua's performance? I'm liking it. I'll reserve my opinion until the end, but I'm liking the variety. He's becoming more of a complete boxer, which is all I asked for. Showing feints, showing grappling. He understands the need for that now. One thing that disappointed me with Joshua with the Joseph Parker fight was there was a nice little right hook from the clinch situation there from Joshua. That's what I wanted to see as well. Joshua, I didn't like in the Joseph Parker fight. What are you doing? What's the referee doing? Come on, man, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Let him fight. Yeah, okay, referee, thank you. Franklin, a bit more energy this round. I took the previous round off. Joshua, a nice uppercut from in close. Joshua painting with the jab. And then the left. Franklin lands a right hook to Joshua's left side, Joshua's face. Joshua with a constant jab. Regular jab. Another jab. And then he clinches Franklin beautifully. Nice jab. Straight as the referee says go. Joshua, boom. Boom. That was almost Mayweather Ortiz style. Almost. Uppercuts from inside the clinch. That's beautiful. I'm seeing lots of development in Anthony Joshua's game. Lots of development. Lots of development. Lots of development. Like I said, I see the grappling. I see the inside fighting. I see the feints. Jabs looking very nice. Next round is 10th. I'd like to see some more uppercuts to the ribs. What's this? Fight doctor says Joshua looks to be about close to hitting the wall. How can you say someone's close to hitting the wall? Maybe you've run into the wall. Now this is the 10th round. The 10th round. Nice jabs from Joshua. Boom. Left hook. Right. Tried to come with the right hook, but Franklin, the wily boxer, slipped it. Franklin's got good movement. Uppercut from Joshua. Franklin looks to return, but he hits a right hook. So it was a right uppercut, right hook combination. Nothing wrong with Franklin's chin. Nothing at all. Joshua held and fired off an uppercut. Nice feinting. Nice stutter stepping from Joshua. But Franklin lands two jabs at the end of the range. Just about touched, but still landed. Oh, jab. 3 rights from Joshua. Different combination, different variations of punches. It's hard to even remember which one came first. Franklin comes back with a hook to the body. Joshua half steps away. Nice left, right from Franklin. It looked like it's at the end of the range, and Joshua comes with a massive uppercut and another. But Franklin's still weathering it. Franklin's a tough cookie. And Franklin's moving, changing his levels. What's going on? I thought the bell rang. It's 1 minute remaining of the round. Well, I heard a bell. Something strange. Something strange for a bit of change. Joshua holding down Franklin's head very nicely at the back. Big right from Joshua. Franklin shakes his head, say it was nothing. Jab from Joshua, another jab from Joshua, a hook from Joshua. Jab, punch variety, jab from Joshua, jab from Franklin. Joshua feinting, jab from Franklin. I like Joshua's feints. Jab from Joshua. Boom. Tried the 1-2. Joshua Franklin slips it. Very good movement from Franklin. Jab from Joshua. Big right from Joshua. Rocks the dreadlocks of Franklin. Any which way but loose. This is fantastic. Joshua losing power, landing clean. Used to KO man when landing clean. Well, I attribute that is possible, but I doubt it. I attribute it to Franklin's superior movement. Franklin is a very, very good boxer. Very, very good. That was the 10th round. 2 rounds to go. Franklin's a very good boxer. He's taken some shots that would put other men comatose. You can see the reaction from the crowd when they see Franklin's head rocking back. Look at that uppercut. Jeez. Woo. Woo. As we move into the penultimate round, you know what that means? Everybody gets it right. They get a 1 finger, a Twix. 1 Twix finger. We're into the 11th round. Anthony Joshua versus Jermaine Franklin. Joshua looking like a significantly improved boxer. Boom. Nice left hook from Joshua. And another nice left hook from Joshua. Oh, uppercut from Joshua. Wow. Franklin has took some shots. Franklin stepping back now. Oh, nice jab from Joshua. Oh, Franklin comes in with a 1-2, lands. That was good. That's the first thing he's done in the round at the 1 minute 30-second mark, exactly halfway through. Joshua taking the emotion out. He's even looking in his face. He's saying, oh, no emotion. Just do the job. Just do the job. No emotion. Joshua moving his head, keep taking his head up the center line. Left hook misses. Left hook from Franklin lands. Glances, but still lands. Joshua changing, positioning, moving in and out, giving different looks. Joshua not overcommitting. Nice jab. On the end of the jab. 1-2. Grazes Franklin's chin with the right. Franklin jumps in. Anthony puts him in a bit of a headlock for a second. Nice right hook from Franklin lands. Very sneaky. Oh, Joshua hits. Joshua hits. Was that on the break? Did Joshua give him a left hook on the break? Did Joshua give... Was that legal or illegal? That shot. You can do that ish too. Uppercut from Joshua. Nice right hook from Franklin. Lands. Franklin's a good boxer, man. Franklin's a good boxer, man. Now Joshua isn't committing to his punches like he did years ago. I think he's measured. This ref is totally in the bag. I don't know about that. It seems like a bit bold statement. The 12th and final round. 12th and final round. Let's go. Jab from Joshua. Double jab from Franklin. Uppercut to the body or hook to the body from Joshua as Franklin clinches. 12th round. 12th and final. Oh, nice left hook from Joshua. It's on the end of the punch. Oh, right. The end of the punch. Painting. Downstairs with a jab for Joshua. Franklin changing levels like a mofo. Up and down, up and down. Franklin's a real good boxer, yo. What I like is that Joshua is all the way engaged. All the way engaged. Well, yeah, he's engaged, not disengaged. He's engaged. Whoa. Franklin throws Joshua off. Joshua talking in there. I like it. I like it. The crowd likes it. Joshua clinch. Chiz. Jab. Just painting. Yeah, boom. Lands one. He took a little bit of Alexander Usyk there. Doesn't have to throw everything in every punch. I think he took something from Alexander Usyk, not having to throw everything in every punch. Boom. Boom. Nice left hook from Joshua. Nice uppercut. Right uppercut. Another right uppercut. Franklin trying to push him. Bulldoze him. The shorter man. Joshua dealing with it with the grappling. Grappling. That's another thing that has improved significantly. Whoa. Joshua went for a left. Franklin went for a right. Both didn't land totally. Franklin just jumping in there and clinching. Double jab. Franklin jab. Lands. Bit of grappling. Joshua's grappling and punching in the clinch. Whoa. And keeping Franklin's head down. Yes, yes, yes. Ha 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 ha. Wow, they're fighting. They're actually fighting. Did one of Franklin's people punch Joshua? Did one of Franklin's people punch Joshua? Did one of Franklin's people punch Joshua? What's going on? Outside the crowd? Was there a bit of crowd trouble there? Whoa, that got spicy at the end. I enjoyed the performance. Great performance. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Is that a doctor? Female doctor there, looking very flushed in the cheeks, uppercut, left hook. Franklin's got really good movement, you know, and he slipped some punches that might have landed on other less mobile people. Franklin's got really good movement, yo. Really good movement, yo. He slipped some punches there. If you're Deontay Wilder, you're cocking a leg and licking your own minge. They were just messing about. Oh, what? One of Franklin's people pushed Joshua. What? What? They were just messing about. And at some point it turned serious. Franklin turned serious there. Oh, yeah. That was fun at the end. Yo, Deontay Wilder's over there licking his minge. That was enjoyable. That was enjoyable. Okay. Diamante. What's his first name? I don't know. Is it David Diamante? Diamante. His white tuxedo jacket. Anthony Joshua. Salita shakes his hand. Yo, Pussy Wilder don't want none. He had every excuse in the book. He lost his pen in the bottom of the ocean. All of that shiznix. Lost his pen. Yo, that was good. That was exciting. What's going on? That was good. That was exciting. Now let me do my scorecard. You know their scorecards were 118, 111 by one judge and two judges at it, 117, 111. Let me do my totting up. Okay, so it's for Joshua it's 120 minus. Okay. And hold on. Okay, so my official scorecard is 117, 111. I gave Franklin 3 rounds. 3 rounds. Well, Damn. My remote control's letting me down. The battery's gone. I can't take it off mute. OMG, that was scary. Better change the batteries directly after this.
Firstly, before we talk about the fight, how good was it to be back in your hometown? Oh, two, what's happening? Listen, last time I crossed the mic, it was a bit chaotic, so I'm calm. I appreciate every single person coming out this evening. Inside this square circle, it's a different type of energy in here, so I apologize for
nice one, A1.
Seeing that type of stuff because we're sportsmen. But I respect Jermaine. I respect everyone here tonight. Eddie, thank you for this opportunity. Fans and people at home watching, thank you as well.
Yeah.
The cameras made me really big up is that you did go and shake his hand straight after the fight. You shake his hand in the training as well. And that was good. Let's talk about the fight, AJ. Many in the lead up to this fight will say,
yeah,
what was important for you? You lost the last 2-3 of your last fight. Was it just important to get the win? If that was a knockout, it's important to get the win. But you see, Jermaine's got someone else will knock him out probably. I reckon. But Jermaine's got a good lifestyle. There was opportunities there, but he knew how to tuck up. Respect to him. He done well. I respect him for that. Well done to him and his team for preparing. You know they were prepared for the fight. I should have knocked him out, but what can I say now? It's done. On to the next. You did land some big shots, but you landed a couple of big right hands, uppercuts, you hurt him to the body as well. Was you surprised that he was able to withstand those shots? You see, like, when people come to fight me, I think they muster up a different kind of energy, so I feel like he had a lot of pride, and he's here to prove himself. He ain't here to roll over. But, yeah, I wish I could have knocked him 100%, but in the next 15 years, no one will remember that fight anyway. Was you cautious? Maybe the output was lesser than what we're used to seeing from you. Was you cautious because of the extra weight you're carrying? No. Do you know what it is with my weight? I don't really watch my weight. I just kind of train to the sparring rounds. We're doing 13 rounds or 15 rounds.
Yeah, should have. But hey, he's slick.
I don't really worry about my weight. But anyway, let's address the fans. How they going to feel tonight? British boxing, it's an amazing thing. And honestly, I do appreciate every single one of you. Like, no banter. I do appreciate every single one of you highly, but I wish I could come round and speak to every single one of you. I don't even want to speak to you out there. I speak to you all the time. We do speak a lot. A couple more points. Every time I speak to you, I always ask what next. It's the question. It's a difficult question after a fight. But what next for AJ? We spoke and you said there are going to be 3 fights this year. This was the first one. What will be the second one? Dillian White's ringside. There's a guy called Tyson Fury at home. What do you want next, AJ? Well, you know me, I try and provide for the fans. So, whatever, I know who the fans want. Who do the fans want? You heard that? They said Fury. They said Fury, yeah? Well, that's the ball's in his court. I would 100% be honoured to compete for the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the world. I stand here and I say that proudly. I'll be honored. So, wherever you are, if you're listening, you know my management, you know my promoter. We've had dialect before, so let's continue this.
We've had dialect before.
We ain't getting any younger. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Come on, Fury, you big dosser.
Develop and push on because there's a bigger fight. You know how one fight leads on to another. I can't wait to get the next big fight. Eddie, let's bring you in, Eddie. You know,
come on, you big dosser. Was the holding on Joshua's part excessive? Well, was the holding on Franklin's part excessive because he was doing more of it?
Learning a lot, he's working on a lot, but like you said, they're not getting any younger. We would be willing to entertain those conversations now to go straight into a Tyson Fury fight in the summer. We've got Dillian White down there, you've got Deontay Wilder, you've got a lot of good fights. I think he's going to improve under Derek James. There's a lot of pressure and there's a lot of improvements to make, but at the same time, he's going to want the big fights as well. AJ, look, before we let you go, let's little kid get in the ring. Before we let you go, when are we going to see you next? You promised me in the summer we're going to see you. Does that mean you're straight on the plane to Texas, get back in camp? Are we going to see you in the summer? Yes, you will see me in the summer for sure. Thank you, Eddie, for the opportunity. You'll definitely see me in the summer. Well done. I want to put get a word with Derek James. Derek, a lot of new things there from AJ. We like the body work. We saw that. He was throwing the jab. There are things to work on, and it doesn't. It takes more than one fight camp to get in sync with the trainer. It's going to take a couple, isn't it? Without a doubt.
Oh Lord, that's rough from the benders. That's rough. That's rough.
And after this, we'll come back and just build and build and build. You see that he's able to fight on the inside. You see how devastating the jab was. You see how his movement was. So now we're just going to go back and build and build and build.
Yeah, build and build and build.
A bit more aggression from him, Derek.
I think that towards the end, yeah, because I think that at the same time, I think it looked like he was ready to go. And that's why I wanted him to pick it up, and I told him to pick up the pace a little bit for the last couple of rounds. But, you know, it comes with time. I think that the more and more we work together, the more and more you'll be able to do exactly what I need him to do.
You heard me ask the question there about Tyson Fury potentially.
The more we work together, the more we'll be able to do.
Hey, listen, I'm the guy. I don't even want what he wants. So if that's what he wants, I want it for him. It's not my life to live. It's his business, so I care about what he wants.
Congratulations for the win, Derek. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy with the performance. The benders. Got some strong words to say. I appreciate it. You know, that's what we want. We want opinions up in here. I think, is he more cautious? Yeah, but I mean, I don't think he was scared to get hit. He was in the line of fire. He was getting hit. And I like the way he was reacting to it. So I hear what you say. That's definitely something we're going to be talking about in the coming live shows. Me personally, I got to say I was very happy because showed so much development. I'm so happy with the development. The grappling. I think I did a show about that 2 years ago, talking about that. That's improved tremendously. It was non-existent at one time. His inside grappling, inside fighting, his grappling, his inside fighting improved tremendously. One thing I was very disappointed with him for was the Parker fight. He should have been grappling. He didn't have it. He should have been inside fighting instead of just waiting until the ref broke him up. Not doing that anymore. He's inside fighting. And the feints. It's coming in with the feints. Those are 3 major developments in Anthony Joshua's game, which I am very pleased to say. But there will be opposing views. And that's good too. That's all good for the debate. What's that there? Okay. That's very good, y'all. What else is going on? Let me check. Let's have a look here. Let's have a little looky. See what's going on. What's going on? Where are we? Wow. What is it? What people saying? Get your comments in. If you want me to respond, get your comments in. What's going on here? Uh-oh. Get your comments in. AJ is definitely not the same fighter. Is AJ the same fighter? He's terrified to get hit, so he does not commit. Is he terrified to get hit, so he does not commit? He has no aggression. Was there no aggression? Or killer instinct? Is he lacking killer instinct? He's going to get hurt if he continues to box. How's he going to get hurt if he's boxing well? I don't know, man. But you might be right, but I don't know. That's a point for people to discuss. Wild child, reptile, lifestyle. Who you be? Who you be? You be a Furyite? Are you a fan of the Big Dusser? Are you? Oh, so you're a Wilder man. So you're a Wilder man. You're a Wilder man. You're a Wilder man. Got his belts from Martin. He knocked Martin out. Didn't he knock Martin out in 2 rounds? Oh, you're a Big Dusser fan. You're a Big Dusser fan? Oh, yo, I've done plenty of videos on the Big Dusser. So you go and check out my playlist, because Tyson Fury is a disgrace to the sport. And let me give a quick shout out to the Zone, because they got what's his name? Davis versus Garcia will be shown on the Zone. So as you're paying your subscription, you know what I mean? You're good. It's covered by the subscription. But Tyson Fury is the Big Dusser. Alexander Krusik. What's his name? Alexander Usyk's promoter, manager, whatever, has come out and said that Tyson Fury, the big belly, is not a man. You know, he's not a man unlike Anthony Joshua, who's a real man, who's not going to run away from undisputed, not going to run away from Alexander Usyk like Tyson Fury, who tucked. Tyson Fury tucked. He tucked and ran away from Alexander. How could you do that, Tyson? Shameful. Embarrassing. Where are your balls? Your Big Dusser. Where are they? Britain doesn't deserve him. Britain doesn't deserve him. You're bloody right. He's an embarrassment. The Big Dusser is an embarrassment. Well, that's just me. Let's hear. Let's welcome in Tyson Fury. Not Tyson Fury. Sorry, John. Sorry about that, John. Let's welcome in John Dealey. Uh-oh. Where's John? John's muted. Maybe he's not ready yet. Maybe he's not ready yet. Still in the makeup department. What's going on? Still in the makeup department. What's going on? Dillian White seems upset. Tony Bellew. Dillian White says Joshua will get praise for that performance. Tony Bellew says no, he won't. He won't get praise. Joshua's done, Tony Brenu says Joshua's done 12 rounds at a canter. And I agree. It was 12 rounds at a canter. He wasn't blowing at all. And I agree.
It was the style and how he did it that people were interested in, and what that says about his confidence. How is his confidence, you think?
I think his confidence was low. I mean, you expect it to be. You know, you're coming off 2 defeats. I said to him before, you know, you lost.
I think his confidence was low. Maybe it was. You just come off two losses in 2 years. Lost 2 times, fought 2 times in 2 years, lost both times. You're not going to feel totally ebullient, are you?
I think he'll do that against better opposition as well. You know, the big question is who is next. I mean, the man down here on the left is a great fight for London. Joshua against White 3.
Joshua against White 3 they're talking about.
Discussing that as well. I think AJ needs the big fight. I don't think he wants to stay at this level. I don't think you're going to see the.
You mean exactly what I expect him to say? They all play AJ against Fury. Well, where's Fury's balls? Where's his balls? How the hell are you going to tuck? You're 6'9". You're 19 stone. How the hell are you going to tuck and run from a middleweight? The same middleweight that Joshua fought 2 times. And you tuck and run. What the hell is all that about? What the hell is all that about? John Dealey up in the building.
Can you hear me now, Rob?
Do you do? How you doing, John?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'd actually prefer if they weren't talking about Fury after that.
Say that again?
I'd prefer if they weren't talking about Tyson Fury. And I have said this before they went into the fight, because Joshua needs activity.
Yeah.
And going into another protracted negotiations is not probably going to result in a fight anyway.
For real.
From my point of view, I think he'd be better off trying to just fight Hrgovic and Wallin this year.
Yeah.
Get 2 fights in. He needs to improve on that performance. I think he did look gun shy. I don't. It's definitely got to be a mental issue because he took the shots fine.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't look hurt at any point. Yeah, he had a bit of a busted nose, but. And my concern always about Derek James, and it doesn't mean to say this is going to be the case, is that I see these sort of performances from Errol Spence, plodding, non-explosive performances, which it was a bit plodding. But it's one fight. To be fair to Franklin, he was a difficult target to hit.
Yeah.
But then he didn't. I was getting frustrated with Joshua after about second round for not throwing the uppercut.
Okay.
If when he did start throwing, he got success. And there's one other thing about it that I don't know if you noticed, but the uppercuts that were most effective is when his lead hand was free. When he holds behind the head and throws the uppercut, which he did in the clinches, I don't think he gets enough rotation on that. I don't think he gets enough power into it. So, and he looks to throw that too often, the holding one. I'd rather he threw an uppercut left hook than try and hold him with the left hand. But in a way, I think it's good that this performance isn't enough to create a clamour for a Fury fight anyway.
Yeah.
There's not going to be a lot of pressure on Fury to fight AJ after that.
No.
And let Fury fight Joyce. Let Usyk fight his mandatories. And you actually complete the rebuilding job, because a lot of where Joshua's limitations are, for me, have come through when things got difficult. After I think Klitschko fights when they start to get difficult. he didn't get any breathing space to actually develop. I mean, whatever anybody thinks about Andrew Ruiz, it turned out to be a difficult fight for him. And he wasn't experienced enough to know what to do.
Which fight?
The Andy Ruiz fight.
Oh.
So irrespective of expectations, how you rate Andy Ruiz, whatever you think, Joshua got into real trouble in that fight and he didn't know what to do.
Yes.
Clear. People want to talk about his chin. Well, that's fine, but he was stopped on his feet. I mean, I don't hear people talk about Wilder's chin when he was completely out cold in his last. It's completely. He was on a different planet. Yes, Joshua was hurt. Joshua was in trouble, but he kept getting up and he kept fighting. And whatever anybody wants to say, if that had been a British referee, he wouldn't have been. That would not be considered quitting, whether he'd have stopped it or not. You're allowed to do all the things that Joshua had done. And if it had been in the UK, I don't think they'd have stopped it at that point. It wasn't in the UK, that's fine. It's a TKO. He wasn't knocked out. But he didn't know what to do. And I think since then, he hasn't really... He doesn't really seem to know what he's doing anymore. He's constantly trying to find the answer. Whereas really, what he needs to do is say, well, this is what I'm good at. And what I am good at is I've got good combinations. And I didn't really see combinations getting thrown in that fight.
This fight?
Yeah. Where were the combinations? There's a lot of jabbing, telegraphing the right hand. Not enough left hook. And you've got a small opponent crouching and coming in. Why are you not constantly throwing your uppercut? Now, I'm saying this mostly because I want AJ to do well. But that was a disappointing performance, irrespective of how good Franklin was or how bad he was. But however you look at it, it wasn't a scintillating performance. And DAZN, I don't really like Ade. I'm not very good. I don't know how to say stuff. But he'd on his channel, he had planned to ask him about the Fury fight,
right?
And he stuck to his plan. And Eddie Hearn's been talking about it all week, and he needs to shut up about it, really, because it isn't going to help the situation.
Yeah,
if they're smart, they'll either put him in with Wallin or Hrgović next.
Wallin or Hrgović.
What were your thoughts on the fight?
Well, I'm in the minority. First of all, let me just address a couple comments. Not very impressive. Perhaps due to having a politician as a coach. Is he a politician, really? Or is he a Democrat, Republican? I don't know. You want to expand on that? No flurries, no big manning. Find the eye of the tiger, for goodness sakes, or else retire. Somebody else said that earlier on. Both dudes, however, did show they had chin. Yes, they got chin. I would like to see AJ with another tune-up, maybe with White or a lesser boxer with the Derek James again. Yep. I don't want to see him against White. I know a lot of people do. But I don't. I feel like that's kind of like some instant mashed potato. You know, you got mashed potato. You can bake a potato, then put butter in it, and then mash it. And then put some seasoning on it, you know, certain herbs and spices and mash it. And to me, that's proper mashed potato. But then you got this instant potato, you know, it's powdered form, you know, that when they powdered it, you're losing some of the nutrients, some of the properties, some of the qualities. And then you can put some pepper in that, you put some milk in that, what else you put in there? Yeah, you put some butter in that. And that's like instant mashed potato. And it's okay, it's cool. You can fill a spot, but to me, it ain't proper. It ain't proper, and that it's instant, and that instant. Yeah, remember how excited you were about this? Come on, we're gonna do it again. No, I'd rather see him build. Not to say he needs to build to fight Dillian White, but I just want to see him against other people. I've wanted to see him against Wallin for a long, long time. I want to see him against Wallin. I want to see him against Hergovic. Who else do I want to see him against? I want to see him against them two cats. Definitely Wallin. Definitely Wallin. Sorry?
I've got another name.
Yeah.
Andy Ruiz.
No.
Why
Hell
not?
no. Hell to the no. For the same reason that I have not an appetite to see him against Dillian White again. It's too much rematches right about now.
Not immediately. So I'd like it to go Wallin, Hergovic, Ruiz, because it would be good, particularly stateside, for AJ to get a knockout win over Ruiz. And based on what I've just seen, that wouldn't happen in the next fight anyway.
I just don't want to see him against Ruiz again. Let Ruiz go. Let Ruiz become scintillating. Let Ruiz excite the people. And then maybe we talk. Maybe we talk then. But
it is more, and I'll explain it in a bit more detail. Talking to Julius earlier, and I think from the Americans, they still sort of have it as a black mark against him that he got knocked out by him and then didn't show any aggression.
Yeah.
Against Andrew Ruiz.
Yeah.
And for me, if he went back to America and knocked him out, maybe that would exercise the demons. Maybe we would get back to a more destructive AJ, which is what he needs to do.
You know the Kenny Runners? You know Kenny Rogers? You know Kenny Rogers? The country singer? He's dead now. R.I.P. You guys to know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. Just there's certain things you just let go.
Well, he has.
You just let go of Ruiz. It's just you remember that. You remember that.
Okay, let me ask you a question about
Heist. Was it called Heist with Robert De Niro and the Italian actor? Heat.
Yeah, I remember it.
I don't know if you remember the last scene when he's got everything. He's got the money. He's got the girl. They're going away, but he says, "I just got to stop and do this one thing." And that one thing that he does messes up everything. He didn't have to do that one thing. He didn't have to turn back. Sometimes you don't have to go back. You don't have to go back. Look forward and get better things in the future. You don't always have to go back. That's my position.
So to clarify,
yeah,
is that because you think it's a risky fight that could go wrong, or are you just tired of rematches?
It's both of them. It's both of them. It's both.
Because for me, and I think I saw this in this fight as well, when he's under pressure from a shorter fighter, he looks flustered.
Well,
and I want him to exercise that demon because I think it'll make him a more rounded fighter.
Yeah.
So that's my reasoning. However,
don't do it. Don't do it.
However, either way, I don't think he's ready for it yet. Really, there is a more rebuilding to be done here, and he isn't ready for big fights. I don't care what Eddie Hearn says.
Yeah,
he's not ready for big fights, and maybe they have to be a bit more realistic about what they're paying him. I mean, I'm sure he took a pay cut then.
Yeah, but they're not paying him more than he generates. I don't think.
But also, if he's serious about actually getting back to where he can challenge for being undisputed or being at the top of the tree, however you want to look at it. He needs to get back to what he's good at. And what he is good at is putting combinations together and putting people away. And hesitating, like we saw today, is gonna create boring results against mediocre opposition and potentially losses when he steps up a bit. Like hesitating like that against Joe Joyce, I don't think would be a very good idea.
Well, to me, my position is he hasn't won a fight in 2 years.
I'm all right with it.
What I'm saying is that he hasn't won a fight in 2 years. Hold on.
One question though, Raf. You've said what you want him to do next. How do you rate that performance? Because that's what I haven't really heard from you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that he hasn't won a fight in 2 years. You're looking at a man who hasn't won a fight in 2 years. So my assessment of his performance, I think I'm in the minority. The consensus is coming in. People are disappointed. My position was that I was, to see a man who hasn't won a fight in 2 years, I was happy to see green shoots of recovery. I saw grappling. I always look at the Joseph Parker fight as a bit of a marker because it showed me things that he wasn't doing that he should have been doing. One of those things that was missing was grappling. I did a show about it about 2 years ago. AJ needs grappling. I saw that. I saw the grappling. The inside fighting. That's another thing that was missing from the Parker fight. I saw that today. I saw the inside fighting, the uppercuts on the inside, the grappling, clinching, inside fighting. I saw that today. I saw green shoots today. Feints. It's another thing that his game lacked. I saw that today. I saw the grappling, the inside fighting, and the feints. So, whereas a lot of people were disappointed, I think I focused on being happy about the things I was seeing, the things that I know he will need to be complete. I saved the quote a couple of days ago. Didn't know I was going to need it. I was going to use it today. But it's a quote from the Galveston Giant, Jack Johnson. And it says, most importantly, in quotes, fighters in my day knew the most important art in boxing: feinting. And I saw that. And so, me, personally, I guess I was just looking for certain things in Joshua. Remember, I said the fight was going to go long. I wasn't one of those saying he's going to get him out in a few rounds. I thought the fight was always going to go long. Maybe a 10-round knockout. So my position is I enjoyed the fight more than most. Because I saw those green shoots, the grappling, the inside fighting, the feints, all improved. And as for the other things that were missing, committing to the punch. Well, you have to, I say, listen, mitigation. I'm the mitigation lawyer here. He just come off 2 fights with Alexander fucking Usyk. You're going to be a little bit, you're not going to be overcommitting on your shots. And as a matter of fact, rat-tat-tat-tat, I think he took a little something from Usyk's game, not overcommitting. So people are asking him to commit, and he's just been in with one of the pound-for-pound best. I got him at pound-for-pound number 2. Alexander Usyk. I got Terence Crawford at number 1. What is Alexander Usyk good at not doing? Overcommitting. And so I think, I know I'm very much in the minority and I'm cool. I think Joshua might have just took a little paragraph, maybe half a page from what he learned with Usyk, against Usyk, not overcommitting. And nobody said it, so I'm going to say it. 255 pounds, and he was not blowing at the end.
So I've been on the shows with you talking about grappling and inside fighting.
Yeah.
And part of my frustration was he started throwing the uppercut too late.
Mm-hmm.
And it isn't that I couldn't see improvement. I could still see hesitation. So my real point about all of this is that's all okay. We can all forget about this. If he gets out quickly and fights again and gets more confident. And maybe that's going to take 2 or 3 fights.
It will.
And I think he can beat Andrew Ruiz comfortably and knock him out. For 2 reasons.
He could.
I think the things that we've just talked about will help him against Andrew Ruiz. I think he needs the confidence rebuilt before he gets back in the ring with him. And I also think Andy's deteriorated in all truth. Andy's the sort of fighter who's at his best when he's active. What did he have between fights before he fought Joshua? It wasn't long. He didn't really need a camp because he'd just come off a fight that he'd won easily, hadn't he?
I just muted you there because I found when I'm talking, I hear myself reverb on your side. So when I'm talking, I'll just mute you. He was straight away, wasn't it? He was straight away. He fought Joshua. It was what, 6 months, something like that.
I think it's less than that. It might be less than 12 weeks. And Andy needs to be active. So because he's been inactive, he's been very inactive. I think he's actually an easier fight than Franklin there. Because again, Franklin's been active.
Yeah, I don't see why you're going to waste your time on a Ruiz 3 times. I really don't. I don't see. I understand some people might want to see it and say, "Oh, you knocked him out decisively," but really and truly, that's like what 3-4 months out of your life for Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz, honestly, I say just. Even if you can beat him and knock him out, which, yeah, you can beat him. We've seen you beat him. And can you knock him out? Yeah, probably. I just say don't waste your time with Andy Ruiz. It's not really that I'm scared that he's going to lose to him. It's Andy Ruiz. You've done it 2 times. Move on. Don't do it 3 times. Bloody hell. That's almost as bad as Fury and Deontay Wilder. We didn't need to see that 3 times, but at least Wilder was a champion. So, there's a reason to arguably fight him 3 times. But Ruiz, hell no. Move on. Leave him in the rearview mirror. He don't deserve it. There's other people out there, other interesting fights that I'd much rather see. There's a plethora of fights to be had in the upcoming couple of years. Ruiz, if he'd covered himself in glory in the intervening time, then fine. If he'd done something remarkable in the intervening time, then fine. But why go back to a guy who just does mediocre things? You had that one shining, sparkling day against you. And no, leave him alone. Leave Ruiz alone. Never fight him again because he does nothing. He hasn't done anything remarkable outside of that one night when he beat you. Forget him. Leave him in the rearview mirror. Stop bigging him up. Don't big him up again. Don't. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about to Joshua.
No, that's okay. So, all right. Well, we kind of agree on Hrgovic and Waller. What would you do after that?
Well, you've reminded me. I need to bring up the heavyweight top 30. All right. There we go. Boom. Done it enough times. Just comes right up. Which one is that? The one I want to look at, or is it this the one that I want to look at? Yeah, it is. Okay, let me share my screen with. Hold on, let me like that first of all, so I can come back to it. Boom. No, not comment. Just like. There we are. Okay, so let me get the hell on up out of there, and let me get the hell on up in here. Okay, so let's bring that up. Step 1. That's that. Yeah, Oxtail is expensive. Usyk is beating Usyk beating Fury. Well, if Fury finds his balls and stop running, then yeah, I expect him to beat him. He will outland. Usyk has a higher punch average than Fury, and I think people think, oh, because Fury is so long, he's gonna keep him away. No, he's not gonna keep him away. Usyk will outland Fury in pretty much every round, and the only way Fury's beating Usyk is by knockout, and I find that highly unlikely to happen.
I've got an alternative way.
Hold on a second. I find that highly unlikely to happen. I just don't see it happening. It could happen, but I don't see it. So mathematically, I say it is almost impossible for Fury to beat Usyk. Over to you.
Well, I agree with all of your logic, Rafi, except for one thing.
Which is?
Fury to win by robbery.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point. That's a very, very good point. That's a very, very good point. Oxtail is expensive. Just getting to it for you, these comments. Yes, it is. Well, I don't buy it, though. You know, if I want oxtail, I'll just go and kill the cow and pull the tail off.
Make sure you eat it all, Rafi.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Cow foot soup, tongue soup. Hey, don't get wasted.
No, nothing goes to waste.
Don't go to waste. Oxtail is expensive. Post-fight interview with Derek was lame. Dodged like a politician. Made me think he has no clue other than the Shisley sport. You don't rate Derek James. I don't understand how you don't rate Derek James. You got what, a couple of champions? He's got one of the Charlos. Who else has he got? He's got one of the Charlos. He's got Spence. I mean, I find it very difficult for you to have two champions and be no good.
I mean, personally, I don't like Errol Spence. I don't really like the way he fights.
Yeah,
I saw too much of that from AJ today for me. I do like Jamel though. I like Jamel a lot.
Which one's the Jamel? Which is the middleweight or?
No, he's the lighter one. The undisputed.
Okay, he's the more aggressive one.
Eric has the undisputed champion at light, middle or super welter, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. So he's got two. He's got two champions.
Fighter, so
he's got two champions. He's not a good trainer. Is that what people are asking me to believe?
Well, this is the thing. I'm on the fence about Derek because I don't like the way Errol Spence fights, and I also think that Bud Crawford would knock him out.
Yeah, I mean, I think Bud's better than Errol. Yeah, of course.
But AJ's
that fight's been made apparently.
Which?
Crawford.
They're in talks.
Crawford Spence. Well, I saw an article.
I've heard them talking again, but I don't trust it.
No.
I don't trust it to happen.
Take on Zhang, then Hergovic. Oh yeah, I'm going to go through my list. I'm going to go through the list.
Well, the trouble with taking on Zhang is he's scheduled to fight Joe Joyce, and if he loses to Joe, it takes any sparkle away from that fight.
Yeah, so it only makes sense if he beats Joe Joyce.
Yeah.
John sounding like Yoda with the wisdom tonight. Yeah. John brings it. John brings it. You got the quote wrong.
Very kind, Rafi.
Sorry?
I said the people are very kind.
They're very kind. They're very kind. Remember, it's a Saturday night. People have had a drink.
Rafi's not so
kind. You got the quote wrong. Fighters in my day knew the most important part of boxing was okay. Thank you, Baboon. Hello, Baboon Boxing.
That's very foolish.
AJ fought like he was bored. Where was the leaning? He leaned back instead of chin down. Lean back, forward, and grind. Where was the hold and hit the 5 uppercuts? I never liked the 5 uppercuts in a row, by the way, but I hear you. WBC already mandated Ruiz to fight Wilder. Yeah, they have, but Wilder's talking about Ngannou. He wants to introduce Ngannou to the heavyweight boxing division. You know, the UFC guy. Duck as per usual. Nothing to do with AJ. Let them fight or move aside. What's he talking about?
I certainly wouldn't go for Ruiz next anyway,
Mm.
because the whole thing for me in that fight was I agree with everything Rafa's said about improvements in skill set, but I saw too much hesitation in mentality.
Mm.
And I mean, he was a bit of an awkward customer. You can't compare him to someone like Pulev, who stands straight up.
Mm.
Um,
No, you can't.
So, I mean, it's much. Pulev is easier to hit.
Yeah.
He's a tall target,
Mm.
and that guy was ducking and diving and holding on and spoiling quite a bit. Partly because I think he wanted to see the final bell as a bit of pride. To be honest.
Yeah, I think he was hurt a few times. I don't know if he's going to admit that, but he's a tough. Listen,
He was definitely hurt, but then, like you say, tough people get through that.
Yeah.
So more respect. To fight on when you're hurt gets more respect from me than giving up.
Yeah, 100%. He's a tough cat. I think he's better. I mean, I might be proved wrong in the fullness of time, but you heard it. Yeah, I'm going to say it. I think Franklin is going to be highly competitive against top 20 opponents. He can move. That guy is good. He can move. The weight loss didn't hurt him. He's got a bloody good chin. I saw his head get snapped back and rocked back, and I never saw his knees buckle. That dude's got a good chin.
The thing that buckled in the most was that heavier body shot. Was it 10th or 11th? That's the one that looked like it did the most damage to me out of everything.
Yeah, maybe. But I didn't really see his knees buckle. I saw his head.
He fought on anyway.
Sorry?
He fought on, and I think he's one of those fighters that when he gets hurt, he throws punches.
Yeah, he does. I saw him go a few times. So that's when I knew he was hurt. And then charge forward.
Yeah, no, I respect his chin, definitely.
Yeah, he's a tough fighter. We're going to go through the top 30 in a second. I'm going to pick out some opponents for AJ. But I just want to finish this, the chat, comments in the chat. Also holds Guinness World Record for bankrupting all-you-can-eat buffet. Who are you talking about? Relative voices. Ruiz. Okay, Ruiz, I get you. Fury to win over Usyk by never fighting, but talking the gypsy warrior talk louder than everyone else. Yeah, Fury needs to find his nuts. I don't know where they are. He lost his nuts. Did he ever have them? I don't know. He's yeah.
Well, I think he's done your maths, Raph.
Yeah.
And irrespective of what people think about what Fury's power, it is overblown because Deontay Wilder was protected from punches his entire career for a reason.
Yeah.
And if anybody has any doubts about what the reason was, just go and look up the Romanov fight in the amateurs, and that will explain the reason to you. Deontay Wilder cannot take a punch.
Absolutely. Knee buckling. So we're looking at the top 30. Carlos Takam, we've already seen that one. Linnea Pereira, no. Jarrell Miller, I say no. Don't stop talking to them bums. I mean, Jarrell Miller's a problem actually, but anyway, that's another story. Jalaloff, nobody knows him. He speaks no English. Fabian Wardley, no. That's a domestic guy. Derek Chisora, no. That's Tyson Fury type of guy. Jermaine Franklin in 24. Just fought him. Daniel Dubois.
Interest, Rafi.
Sorry?
Just out of interest, this ranking, where is it from?
Oh, what's it called? Heavyweight. Top. What is it? What's the heavyweight.com? It's some random thing. I mean, I guess it's based on Ring Magazine, but I'm not really saying. I'm
interested where Dubois is because I don't think Dubois is deserving of a mandatory challenging fight. He's not ready for it.
Well, he's the WBA regular, and he's next up for Usyk if Fury don't take it.
So according to the WBA, he's the number one contender, but I think 23 is a more realistic ranking for him.
Yeah.
That's what I was asking actually.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an easy fight for
Usyk. Yeah.
People probably don't realise that they'll be looking at each other eye to eye and they've got the same reach.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Dubois got all sorts of handicaps in that fight because
Oh yeah, I mean, I
he
don't think
cannot
anybody.
solve that puzzle. That will be an easy points win for him. So
Yeah. I don't think anybody serious who's realistic about it thinks that Dubois is going to win that fight. No, absolutely not.
I'm not sure anybody wants to see it. I mean, it'll be quite a boring fight in my opinion.
Yeah. The only X factor is if Daniel can land a shot. It's highly unlikely, but it is boxing.
But
Theoretically,
Usyk's got a
it's
good
possible.
chin.
Sorry,
Usyk has a good chin.
got a good chin as well.
And let's be real, who's Daniel actually knocked out?
Well, who has he knocked out?
Some of Golovkin's former opponents, a
Yeah.
few taxi drivers, and a couple of bin men.
Yeah.
The only time he stepped up, he showed, in my opinion, despite what people think, heart and character. But he also showed that he landed on Joe Joyce. It didn't really bother Joe.
I think it may have bothered him a bit, but it didn't bother him enough. But anyway, as we move, Aji Kabaya, speaking no English, nobody knows him. He's a good fighter. But we're looking for opponents for Anthony Joshua. These Eastern European cats. I'm saying no.
Murat Gassiev still got a ranking anyway. When's the last time he fought?
He went March 20.
Did he have a fight this year?
Yeah, he did. What is he going to tell me who? Oh, it was Mike Bolong. Never heard of him, in the Dimitrian Sports Complex. So he's in a sports hall. Zili Zhang's fighting Joe Joyce. F.A. Jagbar. Put him in with F.A. Jagbar. There you go.
I like that fight, but I think it's hard to make.
Who's he with?
He's with Top Rank.
I don't think. Why should that be hard to make?
Well, because Bob won't do any business with Eddie. When's the last time Bob did a fight?
Oh, bloody hell. Is that still going on? Is that beef still going on? Damn, it's like worse than the East Coast, West Coast with them too. Yeah. Okay, but you asked me who I like. I like F.A. Jagbar.
I like the fight.
F.A. Jagbar, I like that. That's one. Jared Anderson, no, not yet. Jared Anderson's just coming up. He's only at 13. He's a next gen. Michael Hunter, absolutely. Michael Hunter, F.A. Jagbar, Michael Hunter, Otto Valin, not Martin Bacoli, because he's gone a different route.
Oh, hold on. So,
why not? You could have Bacoli. I don't mind. WBA ranked number 2.
That's a good fight.
That's a good fight. Okay, I've changed my mind. It's F.A. Jagbar, it's Michael Hunter, it's Otto Valin, it's Martin Bacoli, it's Philip Hergovic. A rematch with Parker?
Not a chance.
No. Luis Ortiz, forget it. So too late. Frank Sanchez, I say no. Leave that a bit.
Yes, Lillian sporting the Irish flag there.
He's got an Irish granddad.
I know.
Yes. Yeah. Andrew Ruiz, no, I just don't think he deserves it. He hasn't done anything else. And
to me, I see that as more about rehabilitation for Joshua, to just put the demon to bed.
Yeah, I say forget him. You know, that's like bottling a fart to me. You know what I mean? Farting in a bottle like that.
Well, yeah, I'm a bit like that with the Dillian White fight, to be honest.
Yeah, what for? Joyce is going a different route. Deontay Wilder.
I like the fight if it could be made, though.
What, Deontay Wilder?
No. Joyce?
Not now. I think he still needs to find himself. He's just come off the first win.
You think it's too soon?
Maybe 2024. 2024, sure.
I'm all right with that idea.
Yeah, not now. Deontay Wilder, not next. Alexander Usyk already done it. Tyson Fury, he could do, but not next. So really, the people, I will give you my picks. I've got about 4 picks. F.A. Jagbar, 1. Michael Hunter, because he's an awkward bugger, 2. Otto Wallin, 3. Martin Bacoli, 4. Philip Hergovic, 5. So the rankings are, well, we go into this thing. 16th ranked, 14th, 13th, 12th, 11th. Is there anybody in the top 10 that I want to see him against this next? No. Those are the fighters that I want to see. I'm happy to see Joshua in with next.
I'd be happy with any of those.
Mm.
And I think they're much more sensible than trying to go down the route of a Joe Joyce, who's a Fury at this point. Or Wilder.
Yeah, forget them. Forget them top. I say forget the top 10 guys.
They're also hard fights to make as well.
Sorry?
They're hard fights to make as well. None of them are up with much room.
Yeah.
So you're going to have protracted negotiations. Yeah. They're all signed to other people. Otto hasn't really got a major promoter.
Salita, he's with Salita.
Exactly. That's what Franklin's with. I mean, they can work with Salita. He's not big enough for it to be a problem.
Yeah. Having said that, though, he's been asking for. He can be awkward himself. Well, he's been asking for some silly money, and he held out. He held out after the Dillian White fight fell through. So he can be a bit of a silly bugger. But
well, the obvious one's the Hergovich fight because it's the same side of the street.
Yeah.
That's the obvious fight. I think Otto would fight AJ because of the name value, and you haven't got a rival TV network issue.
For real.
Who else have we got in there? FA Jabba, I think would be difficult to make. I like the fight.
Yeah.
But he's top rank.
Yep.
Hunter's probably easy to make. Where's Michael Hunter now?
Hunter, who's he with? I can't remember. It's just with some strange obscure.
He tried to sign with that. What was it?
Crime or something else. Something before that. Yeah.
All that random stuff. But I think that's all. I think he's a free agent. To be honest.
Yeah, he might be a free agent, or he's with some.
So those three are pretty easy to make. The Martin Bacoli one might be a bit tricky, but who's he fighting with?
Who's he under? Some I don't know.
Because his manager's got a lot to say about Eddie Hearn, hasn't he? That Scottish guy.
Yeah, some little setup. Yeah. Some little thing. It's a little thing. But I think he's open for big fight, so we'll see.
I like the fight.
Yeah. I do. I like them fights. They're just all slightly outside of the top 10 for 2023. People are saying, and rightly so, that he needs some more. I'm saying he needs some more. He's lost for 2 years. Okay, it was only 2 fights, but it was still 2 years where he didn't get a win. 3 fights this year against them types of guys, just outside the top 10. From 20 in the top 20, just outside the top 10. I think they're ideal. They're ideal to get everything ticking again. I like what I saw, but yes, more commitment. Yeah, commitment to violence. Yeah, but he was measured. He was measured, and I can't hate the fight. I mean, I understand a lot of people are dissatisfied. Me personally, I am actually satisfied because I saw the foundations. It's like somebody coming into a building site and they're saying, but where's the decorations? Well, no, foundations first. He's had to go back to foundations. It's foundations first. And what I saw of the foundations, I am happy with the foundations. People are talking about next steps beyond that. I'm just talking about the foundations. This is regrowth. I've seen green shoots in the right place, in the right areas, places, the areas that needed to develop. I've also seen an understanding of not over. I'm hearing some scratching on the mic. I'm also seeing some improved awareness. So I understand people are talking about certain points like aggression, totally valid points. But I'm looking at the foundations. What I saw in the foundations I saw some solid foundations. And that's really what I'm talking about, really and truly.
I think we pretty much agree. I mean,
You take the order of fanboy. Where is that? We'll close your mouth then. Brush your teeth. Fight doctor. Get some Colgate on the tongue.
What you're saying, Rafi. You're not saying he's ready to win a world title, are you?
Say that again.
I think Fight Doctor needs to listen to what you're saying. You're not saying he's ready to
No.
fight anybody really in the top 10 there.
I'm
really.
saying that he's not ready to fight anybody in the top.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him fight anybody in the top 10 right now, 2023.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
if that means you take Anthony Joshua out of the top 10, I don't have a problem with that.
Well,
at this point, he needs to rebuild himself.
let it be. Let it be what it is. I mean, I'm not going to be one of them types of people like who wants to see Deontay Wilder the number one in the WBC when he hadn't won a fight in 2-3 years. He's still number one in the WBC. I'm not that type of guy, Fight Doctor.
Anyway, I think broadly speaking, we agree. I think you agree there's still hesitation there, don't you?
Yeah.
You just think it's okay seeing as he's coming off losses.
Yeah.
But do you agree he needs to get past that hesitation?
Why? So my position is that he needs to fight. In 2023, he needs to fight guys ranked in between 20 and 10 for the rest of the year. 2 more fights with that kind of caliber of opponents, and what will happen? I say what will happen when that happens, if that happens, is that all of that extra zip, that extra zest, because that's what we're talking about. You know, aggression, that little bit more aggression. That'll work its way naturally. That comment was directed at you, Rafi. I know it was. That's what we've just been talking about. Let's clean your ears out, my man. Clean your ears out. I know it's directed at me, but it has no validity, my dear fellow. That's what I'm saying. So what am I saying? Yeah. So what I'm saying is that all of those things like the aggression that will come when he's fighting these guys. It will develop. Now, where he's coming from is fighting a guy who didn't overcommit. People want Joshua to commit, but he's fighting a guy who didn't overcommit. He's fighting a guy who just hit you 3 times, just hard enough for it to score a point, and moved, and then did it again, and then did it again, and then did it again, and did that for X amount of rounds, from the first round to the 12th. That's what he did.
24 rounds pretty much, didn't he?
Did it for 24 rounds. That's what he did. So you're asking a guy, people are talking about the aggression. They're asking a guy who just came from fighting a guy 2 times in 2 years and losing to a guy 2 times in 2 years, who was careful never to be over aggressive. So you're asking a lot. You're asking a lot from a guy to say, all right, commit now. When a guy who didn't overcommit. And I saw that he's taken a little bit from Usyk. Now, that was commendable and it was clever. To me, it was clever and it was smart. It was intelligent boxing. What I saw was intelligent boxing. Remember, I'm perhaps less disappointed than others because I thought if a knockout was going to come, it would be late, 10th round. So it going 2 rounds longer than I may have expected is really ain't nothing to me. I'm looking at the foundations, and other people maybe are expecting Josh to come back the finished product, which I never expected that because he's coming off not winning a fight for 2 years. So my disappointment is not as great as that of others because I was always going to be looking for where are the improvements. And I see improvements. I see improvements where they need, where I've wanted to see improvements for years. So I'm not as dejected or despondent as some. There are some valid criticisms. The aggression, people saying they want to see more aggression. Glass houses, Fight Doctor. You know, don't throw stones. But you can throw stones because they ain't going to lick on me because the accusation, my dear fellow, is false. You know, personally, I was not impressed by Joshua, but I still gave him a 12-0 victory. I gave Franklin 3 rounds. My scorecard was 117 to Joshua, 111 to Franklin. I may have been over generous But that's how I had it. But just as I'm finishing up, yeah, Joshua's the comment about aggression, people being disappointed because they thought he needed more aggression. Yeah, that's perfectly valid. It's perfectly valid. But what I'm saying is that Joshua and his team would have been saying, well, first and foremost, let's be sensible. First and foremost, let's be sensible. And let's get this win. Let's fight intelligently and sensibly. And was not look at the fight doctor. He's playing both sides. OMG. You need a bell for that. Okay. So what I'm saying,
maybe it was directed at me. I don't know. I don't think I've been singing Anthony Joshua's praises there.
I don't know what the hell, fight doctor. They're mushrooms. I'm telling you, some mushrooms.
But so, I want to put it a different way to you, though, Rafi.
Well, hold on. I just want to say this though. I understand that people want to see more aggression, but I have to be honest. I just wanted to see competency this time. I wanted to see competence. I wanted to see intelligent decision making. I wanted to see an intelligent fight. I got to see an intelligent fight. All the aggression and stuff, yeah, okay, you know, bring that next time. But first and foremost, I wanted to see that the foundations were good. I saw some stuff that made me happy. I saw the grappling, which is to me is very, very important. Grappling. I saw him doing a certain lock. I don't even know if I'm going to have to be able to explain it to people. Anybody who knows Brazilian jiu-jitsu, if I say a standing, it's almost like okay, let me explain. Right. So if you're facing if someone stands in front of you, puts their one arm up in the air, let's say their left arm up in the air, just straight up in the air. You then wrap your left arm around their neck, and then behind that arm that's up in the air, that's like a choke. I saw him trap Franklin, work his head up the body, kind of trap him, turned him around so that now he's got Franklin's back. And that is very good grappling. That's very good grappling. You got the man's back. You got the man when he's facing you. You turned him, used the arm behind your head. You stood up straight. You turned him. Now you got his back. And actually, you can give him a clip. You can give him a clip on his way from that. That's just one example of what I saw. There you go. There you go. It was a standing triangle choke. But he didn't use it as a choke. He used it as a... Oh, it's not directed at you either. Man is mysterious today. It's a triangle choke, but he didn't use it. You can choke somebody out. You can actually choke somebody out like that. But he didn't use it as a choke, obviously, in boxing. That would be illegal. But he used it to turn his man. And he could have given him a clip at the end of that. And he could have given him a substantial clip. Anthony Joshua was not as aggressive as people wanted him to be. I understand that. But I saw so many other things that were good on a foundation level. Get the foundations right. And so I'm not as disappointed as others. No.
So I think, for me, I agree with the positives you make.
Yeah.
But my negatives are more, the uppercut should have been employed sooner.
Okay.
I would have liked to see him, when he was throwing the backhand, follow that through with a hook.
Yeah, backhand.
So jab,
hook.
Straight, hook.
Yeah.
I'd have liked to have seen that combination, which didn't really see much of. And I don't want him to be aggressive. I want him to be calculating.
Yeah.
I'd like him to watch fighters like Archie Moore, who knew how to set up a knockout. It's not just about blasting your opponent away. Set up the knockout. So you've got a man with bringing his head in low.
Yeah.
Throw the uppercut left hook. I liked the lead hand uppercut, which was a new punch I hadn't seen before.
Yes.
And the left uppercut, I like that.
I saw that.
But follow that with the right hook. So it's more precision I want to see from him. I'm not asking him to throw caution to the wind.
Mm.
When he had Franklin hurt with the body shot, I thought Franklin had a better idea of what to do than AJ did. And it's stuff like that that I want cleared up.
Mm. Mm.
And the only way it's going to get cleared up is by fighting opposition at the level that we've talked about, where he can be more ruthless, be a bit more calculating, and go for the gusto. But I'm not talking about rushing in chin first and just throwing bombs.
No. Okay. Yeah, I hear all that. Yeah, put more in. Do more.
Set the table, Rafi, as you like to say.
So then, yeah. Set the table.
Especially because he was coming in low as well. And he was there for the uppercut. And I didn't see it in the first half of the fight. I was getting frustrated. Why uppercut?
Yeah, but I was liking the hooks, though, because he was throwing hooks.
But uppercut hook is a beautiful combination for someone coming in low.
Yeah. Well, I thought he'd work into that, which he did. He worked into that. He started off with the hooks and the jab. Nice jab. I thought the jab was really nice. And
I'd like to see him stab the body a bit more with the jab.
Yeah. But I did see him go into the body as well. He could have done it more. But I did see
all that length.
Yeah.
Good stiff jab to the chest, keep him outside, because he was trying to grab him all the time, and some other AJs were. I didn't see a lot of ambition from Franklin to win the rounds. He seems happy to be survivor.
Well, yeah, I disagree. I thought that he was doing the best he could, and that was his best, Franklin. You know what I'm saying? I think if he could have done
maybe, but he seemed very happy to hold on once he got to a certain
I mean, don't get it twisted. I mean, he was getting punched up in there at times. So
he would have been happy a lot of punches. Whether what Andy Lee was saying was right.
What did Andy Lee say? I didn't hear the commentary.
Okay. So Andy Lee said his feet was too static, so he wasn't generating enough power in his rights. And I can see that with Errol Spence as well. I mean, I know it's the left hand of Errol Spence, but he's very flat-footed, and he's not really a sharp knockout puncher. He's more of a thudding puncher.
Who, Joshua?
No, Errol Spence.
I thought we were talking about Joshua.
But this is my point. We are talking about Joshua. So what I'm saying is, Andy Lee said Joshua's feet were very static.
Okay.
He wasn't generating enough power on the right hand when it was landing.
Right.
Because he was too static.
Oh, static or what?
So he wasn't turning his feet into it. His feet were staying flat on the floor.
Okay.
And I see that with Errol Spence.
Oh.
So you're not creating explosive power, they're thudding punches. So he was snapping his head with them. I mean, I don't think they were fun to receive.
No.
But in the past, I've seen more explosivity
explosiveness
from those same punches. And I think if you look at his foot position, if you go back and watch it, he wasn't twisting onto the balls of his feet as he was throwing.
Okay, that's a good observation.
But Andy Lee was agreeing with you as well in that he's come off 2 fights, he's got a new trainer.
Yeah.
So his confidence is going to be shaken. He's not going to do as well.
No.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
But then what needs to not happen is Eddie Hearn needs to stop talking about Tyson Fury because he's not ready for it.
Yeah, he needs to forget about that. I mean, bloody hell. 2023, or the Eddie Bloody Hearn, if you're listening, 2023, just development year. Redevelopment. He hasn't won for 2 bloody years. It's redevelopment, 1 whole year, 2023, just dedicated to redevelopment. Let him get back in there, find his groove. Very important. Let him find his groove. Let him find his groove. Let him find his groove in 2023, 2024. Then boom. You see, they're always on this rush thing, always rushing, man. They're always rushing, man. Stop rushing, man. Let him just find his groove. 3 fights with guys between, in the top 20 from 20 till 11. 3 guys in 2023. Don't worry. Don't bloody fret. Stop being concerned with other people. Stop looking at other people sometimes. Just be concerned with what's on your plate. Forget about bloody Fury and stop trying to bloody rescue Fury. He's in the shit house right now, pardon my expression. Let him stay there. Let him extricate himself from the sewerage pit which he has himself chosen to jump into. Let him extricate himself, talking about Fury. Let him clean himself up and let him come back. Stop offering rope to undeserved people, undeserving individuals. Stop doing that shizzle. The Naslight lead uppercuts were interesting. Didn't land, but maybe next time. That's what I'm saying. Maybe next time. Green shoots.
Right, Rafi. Well, thanks a lot for having me on.
100%.
It's well past my bedtime. So.
Me too. Me too. But thanks
I
for jumping.
I like that. Those last words. That I can just ditto those.
Which last words?
The Tyson Fury comments that you made.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
I just give that a ditto.
Okay, folks, that was the John D. Lee. Very graciously jumped on, shares thoughts and observations, some good observations there. Definitely, I agree with the what Andy Lee said about not turning into the punch and getting the most out of the rights. Some of the rights he threw. That's a good observation. I agree with that for sure. But me personally, I think I'm in the minority. I was looking at the structure of the thing, and I see that he's working on areas and getting very decent at areas that I wanted him to work on and get decent on. The grappling, the inside fighting, and the feints. Very important features of a top boxer to Mike. And I've seen marked improvements in those areas. The Naslight lead uppercuts were interesting, didn't land, but maybe next time. That's what I'm saying to certain things. Maybe next time. AJ's 33 now. Gonna age out in a few years. Fury, Wilder, boxing, cancers have stalled out. Have stalled our entertainment enough. No time for rest and recuperation. Get back in there. 3 fights with guys in the top 20 up to 11 in the rankings. Focus on them guys. Get your feet wet. Get your beak wet. And then after the win, get your whistle wet to the lovely, accommodating lady. I see the green shoots of recovery. So I feel better than people who expected AJ to blast out Jermaine Franklin in a few rounds. I think that Jermaine Franklin is going to prove himself to be definitely a worthy top 20 fighter in the next few fights. If he gets the right fights, I mean, look at these cats. Look at these cats in the top 20. Jermaine Franklin versus F.A. Jagber, I don't know, but it'd be interesting. Jermaine Franklin against Jared Anderson, interesting. Jermaine Franklin against Michael Hunter. These are all fights it's hard to pick a winner for. You know? Jermaine Franklin against Filip Hrgovic. Hrgovic might be too slow for him. I don't know. I mean, Jermaine Franklin against Luis Ortiz. Who would you have? Jermaine Franklin could easily win that fight. So I think that right about now, some people might be slightly disappointed. I just think it was I saw certain things that I needed to see. You know what I mean? So there you go. Now you know. And I've been live for 3 minutes 30. 3 minutes. What? 3 minutes? 3 hours and 30 minutes. So it's been a long one. I enjoyed the fight. Something to look back at. Not going to look back at it now, but obviously we're going to be talking more about it. We're going to be doing videos about it. We're going to be doing live shows about it. And of course, we're going live Monday, 9 p.m. or maybe 8:40 8:45 p.m. between 8:45 p.m. and 9 p.m. on Monday. We can talk about it some more, but it's very, very interesting. Okay, what can I say? It's been good having you. It's Anthony Joshua Beach, Jermaine Franklin. One judge had it 118, 111. Joshua. The other two judges have it 117, 111. Joshua. And interestingly enough, I had it at 117, 111. Remember, I don't tot up the score until the end of the fight. So even I don't know what the score is going to be, but my score was 117, 111. Same score as two of the judges. So very interesting. Of course, Fabiano Wardley beat Michael Polite Coffee. What round was that? That was a premature ref stoppage to me. But then again, Coffee wasn't throwing. I think Coffee slips into training sparring partner mode sometimes. And that's the kind of thing you might do in sparring, cover up for 30 seconds and then come back firing. You can't do that in a fight. That's 20 seconds without you. That's 15 seconds without you throwing back while somebody's throwing heavy leather. The ref's going to wave it off. It's just one of them things. It's just one of them things. Okay, we done it. I've done my duty. I brought it to you live from Dawkins Towers. It's the Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. It's the like, it's the subscribe, it's the comments, it's the shares, and it is the hitting the bell icon in order to stay updated with news and notifications. Don't forget about the live show. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Let me share this as we leave out. Where is it? Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Next live show probably Monday at 8:45 to 9 p.m. UK time. It's Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. We are out. Blessed.